I'm here in Terlingua, Texas with Marcy, and we are at Otra Vez, which is a ministry of the Diocese of the Rio Grande. Marcy, tell us about it and what you do here.
We have a thrift shop here that's open on Wednesdays and Saturdays pretty much, but seasonally because it's really, really hot in the desert during the summer. And clothing is offered, all sorts of miscellaneous items. And for people that can't travel the hour and a half to Alpine or can't travel over to Presidio, which is an hour, we offer things here. Plus any tourist that just happens to come in and need an odd thing or two. So the profits go to people here that need maybe larger items that this thrift shop doesn't have, whether it's an evaporative cooler or generators, ovens, stoves. So that's what the profits go to here.
Wonderful. And so tell us a little bit about the population of Terlingua and what happens in this part of the state.
So it's a tiny town. The kids that go to school here used to have the longest school bus ride in the nation. They'd have to get up at 4 in the morning and drive all the way to Alpine, which is 80 miles, and come back. But a high school started here in 97. We have kids that go to the high school from the Big Bend National Park, from about 30 miles up at Terlingua Ranch, from about 20 miles over at Lajitas. And the population is, I would say, 80% Hispanic. It is a tourism industry, so we have the Rio Grande River, mountain biking. It's gorgeous. The Terlingua Ghost Town is located between Big Bend State Park and Big Bend National Park. There's also the Lajitas Resort. It has an awesome golf course. So it's a mix. But the kids that go to school here, there's about 100 kids, pre-K through 12. We have no school bus system, we have no cafeteria, and we have no gym. So it's a pretty unique existence, and when our kids get to go on field trips and stuff, they have a blast. Just bouncing a basketball in a gym is mind-blowing to them. So most people here, as far as the school goes, English is their second language, and they read questions about a lawn or a garage, and these things, they don't even know what those things are. So it's a blast to teach there at the school. I think the 2010 census said there were 50 people that lived in Terlingua, so it's a very remote area of Texas.
And Otra Vez services, it's really the only kind of thing like a department store. If you're not going to buy something touristy, you're going to buy it from Otra Vez.
Right.
And it serves mostly the residents who live here, right?
True.
And there are folks who come through who don't have enough money to buy what they need, even from the thrift store, and yet we help them out.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're having today a bag sale, so for $1, you can see here some customers. For $1, you stuff whatever you want to in a bag, shoes, clothes. And not only do people buy things here for themselves, but those that can go back and forth to Mexico, they often take things here and they take them across for people that even have more of a need there.
Look, Dad.
And you and your husband are really anchoring the Episcopal Church here in this far west part of Texas. Isn't that right?
Well,
so you're involved in the church services as well, because there are 2 small chapels here in far west Texas, in both Lajitas and in Terlingua.
Yes.
And we're trying to keep those churches going to help serve the needs of the community, and you're helping us with that.
Yeah, I would say that Lajitas is a great chapel, and the resort there takes care of that as far as the maintenance of it goes. And then we also have a very kind gentleman in Alpine, Bill Ivy, that allows us to use the church in the ghost town. The population is 80% Hispanic.
Yeah.
There's not a Hispanic congregation here at all. So it only happens when we do it. And they're still, not going to take communion because it's not Catholic, but
they'll come.
They come, yeah. They show up. And I love that we sort of do the English and Spanish, and it's never perfect, and we're just trying our best. And everybody appreciates the effort, and it's awesome. Sometimes there's birds flying in and out of that chapel, and you might sit down on a bench and know that there's birds that have lived there, but it's all a very unique experience. Sometimes it's really hot. There's no bathroom facilities at either church, so it's definitely it's a great experience. 3 services maybe? Christmas?
Our Lady of Guadalupe,
December
Yeah.
6th or 12th.
and then
too.
we've done Good Friday for the last 2 years, and Easter. People at the Good Friday and Christmas, not just tourist people, but we had people from the park
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
community and everything. So,
That's great.
and
That's great.
and they seem to want it. If they see me at with my collar on and I'm getting gas, twice now it's happened. Someone says, "Well, when's your next service?"
Yeah.
You're a
Okay.
walking billboard. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's right.
That's it. Yeah. Well, we've been trying to hatch a plan to figure out how can we do some more regular.
Yeah.
So, Marcy, thank you for all you're doing for the Episcopal Church
No
and
problem.
for Otra Vez and caring for those in need.
Well, we couldn't do it without these volunteers here, that's for sure. So come visit us in Lajitas in the ghost town.
Yes. But I have a price, and that's one